Hi everyone, it's me, Crystalline, your proactive, conscious aging life coach. How you guys doing today? I am joyful in the Lord and in the power of His might. Long time no see. This is the health update video that I've been promising for the last, I don't know how long. And you guys have to forgive me because I have been in a whole boatload of intense pain for the last few weeks. And so I'm going to tell you all about it. But before I get started, I want to remind you guys, if you're new to my channel, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you can get my videos just as soon as I upload them. Let me tell you guys what happened. I want to say about 5 weeks ago, I started feeling some twinges in the right side of my lower back. And, you know, I thought it was just the regular lower back pain that I have. You know, I exercise all the time. I might overdo it a little bit. So I'm prone to having some back pain. I thought it was that. But when the pain didn't go away, it actually got worse. I said, uh-oh. I had episode like this about 2.5 years ago, and it was sciatica. I did not go to the doctor. I looked up online what I should do and, you know, got my own diagnosis, a Google diagnosis, which I'm not telling anyone to do that, but that's what I did at the time. I'm not sure if I didn't have insurance or whatever was going on at the time, but I decided to do that. So the information and the advice I got was do not lie around. If at all possible, keep moving, walk, and do your everyday activities to the best of your ability. So that's what I did. It took about a month, but eventually the pain did go away, and it hasn't come back until now. I thought it was over, but it's back. What happened? The pain got worse and worse and worse. So I do have an orthopedic doctor that I go to now. And so I went there. And my nurse practitioner, his name is Mike, and he takes good care of me. But he saw me on this first visit, and he took an x-ray, and it showed that I had osteoarthritis in my right hip and also a bone spur. So he said, well, that could be causing the pain. So he gave me some naproxen, and he gave me one of those Medrol packs of methylprednisolone, which is a steroid, which is bad news for me, right? And he said, well, you know, you can take this and it'll reduce that inflammation and it'll help the pain go away. By this time, guys, I was so desperate. Okay, I knew it might cause me to gain a little weight, but it was only, I think, 7 days. I knew it was going to make me gain weight, but I was so desperate with this pain, this excruciating pain. I said, okay, I'm going to take it. They gave it to me before for my shoulder, for my torn rotator cuff. I didn't take it. Okay, I went to physical therapy and that did the job. Anyway, so I did take it, and lo and behold, I did gain about 5 or 6 pounds. I don't know if you can see it. My face looks really fat to me, but anyway, I took it. Nothing happened. The next week, I went back to see the doctor. Okay, I'm gonna call him Doctor Number 1 because I'm not gonna use their names. Anyway, I went to see Doctor Number 1. And one thing about this right now, you guys, is you're gonna have to forgive me because I'm in pain at this very moment. Joyful, but in pain, okay? And it makes it very hard for me to concentrate a lot of times on what I'm thinking about and what's coming out of my mouth. So please, you know, bear with me. I went to see Doctor Number 1, and he took an x-ray. No, he didn't even take an x-ray this time. He went off the previous x-ray. And an interesting and funny and really bothersome thing about this pain is it doesn't stay in one place. It goes down from here and it just travels all the way down my leg. And it's particularly excruciating when it gets down here to my calf area. It feels like my calf is just bundled up and just pulling and hurting and burning. Is terrible. Anyway, At that time, the pain had traveled from here where my hip is, and it had traveled, I'm trying to show you, to my gluteus medius and my gluteus minimus. Medius is here, minimus is here. So at that time, that's where the pain was. And so he gave me a cortisone injection in each one of those spots. Lord have mercy. The next day it was over. Okay, I was in so much pain, I could not believe it. I couldn't even, like when I laid in the bed with my leg up like that, I couldn't even straighten my leg. I couldn't bend my leg when it was time to go to the bathroom. That's how much pain I was in. And I was telling my husband, I'm going to the emergency room. I can't take it. It's terrible. This is terrible. But that was on a Friday, and I did soldier through the weekend. On Monday, I called the clinic back. And I spoke with Mike again, and he told me, listen, you need to come and see doctor number 2. And so that's what I did. This doctor was a little bit more on the ball. I hope I'm not getting Mike in trouble or anything like that, but I'm just telling you guys what happened. Number 2 doctor, he was a little bit more on the ball. He gave me an x-ray because he knew just from examining me, he could tell what was wrong. So he gave me an x-ray on the right side of my back, and sure enough, it was as he thought. And so this condition, I'm going to read it off of here because it's a long word. It's hard to say. It is called spondylolisthesis radiculopathy. Okay, and they call it that because you're in a ridiculous amount of pain. I'm just playing, okay? You know, I gotta laugh to keep from crying, you guys. I felt so bad that I couldn't do my regular videos, but it's just really been hard. I have had to have a whole mindset change. I have had to say, listen, if this pain is not going away, then I'm just going to have to do everything anyway, because I'm tired of my quality of life going down the toilet because of this. So I just decided to change my mindset and just go on ahead and do what I'm going to do. And with that in mind, I was told, don't do anything. Take it easy. Stop exercising. Just rest. Give yourself a rest. And that's probably good advice, but it's not good advice for your proactive conscious aging life coach. You guys know I love to work out, and it's not just for my body and for my physicality, it is for my mood. When I don't work out, I start to get very, very depressed. You know, I need the movement. I need the endorphins flowing through my body. And, you know, my medical professionals, God bless them, they are probably telling me the exact right thing. However, I did do a little exercise. I'm going to tell you what I did. Excuse me. I found that even with this pain, I was able to get on our spinning cycle upstairs in the bedroom and at the gym, and I could ride on that. And as I said before, the forward motion of the handlebars takes this pressure and stress off of that area. So I found that I could do that. I could also do my upper body workouts while sitting in the chair. And you know, I showed you some chair exercises before, but I think I did my whole body, but I just did my upper body exercises in the chair. And then I also did my Pilates. Now, Pilates was actually developed to help back pain, so I felt I was okay to do that. I also needed the stretching of my spine, so I did my Pilates. I did not do a whole lot of fast walking like I like to do. I did ride my bike outside on the days that I was able to do that, and I just felt so much better just to be moving. I could not and I cannot work out as hard as I could before this was going on. I just can't, because I'm in constant pain, and I know when the pain threshold is getting just a little bit too high and I have to stop, because I don't want it to just drive me crazy, okay? So that is what I have been doing. You know, I got to do what I feel like is best for me. After I exercise, I normally do go and lay down and relax for the rest of the evening. I use a heating pad, and that helps. What happens with me when I exercise or walk, though, for any period of time, when I lay back down, there's this incredible burning pain right here at the top of my hip. I don't even know how to explain it, you guys. It burns, it tingles, it feels like gosh, how do you even explain it? It just hurts like hell. Okay. Can you feel me? It hurts like hell. And so just imagine that going on 24 hours a day, and it's been like over a month now. Okay. So I'm doing good to make this video. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. Anyway, after we got this x-ray performed, the second set of x-rays, we saw what the problem was, and that doctor, doctor number 2, he sent out to get a pre-authorization for an MRI. Now, the insurance companies are incredibly slow. They don't care if you're dying, okay? First of all, they want you to have the most conservative treatment possible before they will give you a prior authorization for an MRI. So, first of all, I had to take the naproxen. Then I had to take the naproxen with the methylprednisolone pack. Then I had to take Celebrex or Celexa or whatever other painkiller it was. None of them worked. Nothing worked, okay? So we're on like the 3rd conservative treatment and nothing works. So, in the meantime, the first doctor, doctor number 1, he had actually sent a referral for me to get physical therapy. At that time, I was thinking, there's no way I'm going to get physical therapy because I can't hardly walk, let alone do some physical therapy. But as the days progressed and I tested myself to see what I actually could do, I found that I could do a little bit more than I thought I could do. So now we're on to doctor number 3. Now, doctor number 3 is the pain management specialist, because what happened, my request for prior authorization for an MRI was not approved. Can you believe that? I'm sitting up here halfway dead and they won't approve an MRI. I was mad about that. Anyway, so I went to my pain management doctor because my nurse practitioner, he's always looking out for me. Praise the Lord for him. He's looking out for me. And so he said, you go on to this pain management doctor and have a consultation with him and see what happens. So I went on to the pain management doctor and he put in another request for prior authorization. And this time he, did whatever his magic is or was, and he said that he was usually able to get these prior authorizations. So that was last Thursday. Today it's Monday, and so now I'm waiting for that. However, I did call earlier to see if I should just go on and go to the physical therapy, because I think, as was my experience with my torn rotator cuff, if you go a few times and they see that you're trying that conservative therapy and that, it's documented that you went to physical therapy, they'll go ahead and do that prior authorization. So that's where I am right now, you guys. I'm waiting for that prior authorization. If you could pray for me, I would appreciate it so much. I don't know who out there ever had this sciatic nerve impingement. I'm sure somebody out there has had it. If you had it, put your hand up in the comments, okay? So I don't have to feel bad by myself. Anyway, this is why I haven't done that many videos. I did do a little cute one, a little short one today, as I was outside feeding my animals. Listen, I'm trying to do whatever I can that is normal in my life, because I just don't want to feel like I can't do anything. Can you imagine just something comes and disrupts your entire life, where you can't do just the basic things that you would normally do, and then have to gain weight on top of it. I don't know if you could see it in my face, but I think my face looks really puffy and bloated and everything. It could be just me, but you know, if you think it looks puffy and bloated, don't put your hand up in the comments section. Just keep your mouth closed, okay? But that's what it looks like to me, you guys. And so I was just really kind of self-conscious about even coming on camera, but I said, forget it. You know, I need to do this because I feel better when I'm coming and, you know, connecting with you all and sharing with you all about what's going on. So this is my health update. Hopefully the next time I come back, I will have gotten the pain management. So what the pain management is going to be, it's going to be an epidural injection. Now, you ladies out there who have had children, some of you all have had an epidural back in your spine when you were in labor. It's very similar to that, except they need the MRI imaging to see exactly where to put that epidural injection. I cannot get chiropractic. Don't suggest anything in the comments, okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to hear it. All that stuff I've already talked about with my doctor. I'm not trying to be rude. I don't want anybody's medical advice, okay? Because I've heard it all. And I don't mean to be crabby, but you know, the pain makes you crabby. It makes me crabby. And it makes me like I don't want to hear it, basically, okay? I heard about the chiropractic. I heard about the inversion table. I've heard about, what's the other thing? The acupuncture and all that stuff, okay? I'm just going to go right now with what my doctor is telling me and see how that works first. So that's what I'm doing. I've had an epidural before when I had my daughter. I am not afraid of it. And so that's what I'm going to do. And we'll see how that works. And if that doesn't work, I might have to have surgery. We'll see. I'm not afraid of that either. I know plenty of people, my husband for one, who had that sciatic nerve impingement, and he did have the operation to relieve everything and put things back in place, and he is good to go. No further problems, and it's been years now. So we'll see what happens for me, and you know, just continue to pray for me, guys. And the next time I get an update and something changes about my health condition, I will be back and let you know about it. Okay? I thank you so much for watching my video today. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.